PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is James Spann. This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 13th day of August. After that amazing rain event yesterday, we are looking at drier days ahead for Alabama in the Deep South. Let's go to some Skycam shots around the network this morning. Still some rain on the Lens at our Skycam down in Clanton. And they picked up about 1 inch of rain at that site. Some parts of Chilton County had more than that. Down in Demopolis, 2 inches of rain was the total there. That's the view coming from the Demopolis Civic Center. And from Gadsden, the amounts were lighter up in northeast Alabama. Seems like they picked up about 0.4 of an inch at the Skycam site there, and you can barely see downtown Gadsden because of the low clouds and fog this morning. Well, our wave is moving on to the east. We've still got some convection over the southeast part of Alabama early this morning. And there's a slight risk of severe weather today down over South Georgia and parts of South Carolina, and also on the lee of the Rockies out over the high plain states. But there's a look at the tornado watch. How about that for August? A watch issued at 4 o'clock this morning. That includes parts of southeast Alabama, southwestern Georgia, and the Florida Panhandle. And the big storms will be rolling over into Georgia. The rain is over for Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Anniston, Gadsden. And in fact, it looks like we could see dry weather in the days ahead. There's the QPF chart. And this is suggesting some good rain over the next 5 days across the plains from San Antonio and Dallas north up to Omaha and across the Gulf Coast up to the Atlantic coast. And much of that is going to be with the event today. And really, I think we could be dry for the next 5 days here as the models keep trending drier for the weekend ahead. And I think we'll have to scale back any mention of rain here, as you'll see in just a moment. And what's up with the twins? Our tropical systems, well, the lead wave still has not developed. A hurricane hunter reached the system yesterday. They did not find a closed circulation. And again, this morning, there's not a whole lot of deep convection with the lead wave, which is near 55 west. And the trailing wave seems to have split off out there, as you can see. It's not organized at all, but there's certainly some convective flaring going on. Here's the modeling on 92. This is the lead system. And again, most of the models take this to the Bahamas Monday of next week. And on the trailing system, most of the models want to turn this north. And again, at that point, it's going to have the choice of the recurving track out into the open Atlantic or a bend back toward the east coast of the U.S. Here's the GFDL, and really it doesn't do much with that first one. It kind of focuses on the lead wave. And it develops it into a tropical storm early next week right over the Bahamas. And that sure looks like it's in a prime position, if this is right, to go through either the southern tip of Florida or the Florida Straits into the Gulf of Mexico. And with warm water and relatively low shear expected, that could be a formidable system. So, again, it's too early to call, but we'll be watching very carefully. Modeling the GFS, this is 1 o'clock today at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet off the ground. Troughing over the east, we got a northwest flow aloft here. The deep surface low at 1 o'clock should be a little east of Augusta, Georgia, with the showers and storms way down, moving out of Alabama. So, again, for today, we'll forecast the sky becoming mostly sunny. Tomorrow we'll be in dry air, sunny and warm. We'll be up around 90. Same thing Friday. We've dropped all mention of rain, and by golly, the weekend is starting to look pretty dry. You know, earlier this week it looked like it might be kind of wet. Well, now we'll have to do a flip on that. Saturday looks dry according to the GFS, and Sunday looks dry with the deeper moisture axis off to the west. So you'll see us really scaling back any mention of showers over the weekend on the afternoon update, I'm sure. And then Monday of next week, back in the upper levels, we got a trough over the central part of the country. And again, the deeper moisture axis seems to be west of the state. And Tuesday of next week, same deal, just not a lot of rain showing up here. In a week from today, you can see why we're thinking we're looking pretty dry now for a while. At the end of the cycle, or toward the end of the cycle, the 26th of August, a nice trough north of here. And hey, look what's going on here. Hurricane approaching Cape Canaveral on the Florida East Coast, and a couple of days later on the 28th, that thing moves north. And again, you'll see that probably totally disappear on the next run, but it's certainly a possibility as the tropics indeed seem to be coming to life at this point. That is it for the Weather Extreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.